And to continue what I was saying, even though you guys still got clearance to continue the service with WWE for the games, this could still make or break you. And what I mean by that is, the more you add into the game, the more your game is going to sell. And the less you add, the more your sales are going to decline. I understand some of the producers said you gotta have quantity over quality. There is a way you can have both. In a way, I get it, but at the same time, you want people to buy the product. You want people to buy the game. And ultimately, WWE 2K20 was not a good game. I have the game. I still play it from time to time. And I love it, but at the same time, it wasn't a good game. And let me pass it back. On the Xbox, it was terrible. On the PlayStation 4, I didn't really have a bad experience with it. But there are some things about it that I didn't like. About the fact that it glitched when it didn't need to. Or it would go off the screen and the screen would go black and then it would cause the game to crash. And the controls really didn't make sense. But it did have some things about it that I liked. The fact that you had 2K originals, like the WWE Immortals mobile game, but except on a console form. And I liked that. But what I didn't like was the fact that it wasn't free, it had to be paid for. And the fact that you took some things out in there that didn't need to be taken out. Like, for instance, there was no need to take the ability to stack tables on top of each other or to break the ladder. Or the other minigame where you can just press the button as whichever button pops up. And you could win the ladder match that way. And for what it's worth, the DC, the downloaded content, it made sense. However, it did not make sense for you to charge $60 for a character that should have already been in the game, and then you sell him for $14 3 days later. And then, not to mention the fact that certain things shouldn't have been removed, like advanced creations for the entrances. And How about the fact that you removed the promo system? You need to put that back in there. You need to put that back in there. And also, you need to put back the OMG moments. Not just as finishers, but you just need to put them back in general. Some of them are in the game still, yes. But it shouldn't take certain stars or certain conditions to do them. And not being able to move freely on the announcement table after you take it off, that wasn't acceptable to remove that. There was no need for you to move that. Like you guys are a $1 million company. You can patch it in and put it back in. So what I'm going to suggest, again, for you to put in the 3 stages of Hell match, the Lumberjack match, the Parking Lot Brawl match, the Fulfill Your Fantasy match, aka Brawl and Panties match, and the promo system for Universe mode. More voice acting, and put back the ability to go backstage in other areas when going backstage. And King of the Ring animations for when you win or lose. And add more to My Rise. Because that game mode is more played than Universe mode. And I'm glad that you guys fixed it and you patched a lot of stuff up. I'm glad you did that and you updated the commentary. But if you really want to update the commentary, record some lines for the NXT arena. And if necessary, have it be selected. You could either have Wade Barrett and whoever next to him commentating, or you can have Michael Cole, Graves, and Saxton team up, or you can have Pat McAfee and Michael Cole be the announcers, and Jerry the King Lawler be part of the team. And another thing that can make the game great, the little details. Being able to hit somebody with the ring bell, or being able to hit somebody with the championship belt. You grab it and rub their face in it, literally. And being able to hit them with the steel steps and the Hell in a Cell. Or being able to do other moves other than, the choke slam or the attitude adjustment or the F5 or the rock bottom, and then they're falling off the Hell in a Cell. Do it to where you can hit them with the Stone Cold Stunner or the Last Ride or the Batista Bomb on top of the cell and then they're falling off. Do it to where that you are doing damage.